We're here from Body and Soul Gym in Miami, Florida. Got Malik Lewis with us. He's going to be fighting January 23rd at the Regional Park Amphitheater. Come up, Road Warriors Promotions. This is a promotion everybody's very excited for, man. That boxing coming back to Miami, getting an event live in the city for you. How excited are you for it?
I'm actually very excited for this, man. I've been fighting in Colombia, I fought in Dominican Republic, and, finally we're bringing it right home. I've been waiting so long for this, actually. A lot of my friends and family are going to be coming out. I can't wait to put on the show for them.
That's awesome. So what has this year been, we're going into a new year, but what has the career been like for you? Early on in your boxing career, professional, and you have a pandemic thrown on you, so is it like feel good to finally be in the spot where we're rolling into it and you can get it going again?
It does, because like last year I thought would be the breakout year. That's the year I thought, I was going to be getting fight after fight after fight, and then for the pandemic to happen and everything is literally, go as it, play as it go. Some days it seems like we're just going to lock down completely. Other days it seems like we're going to finally start to open up a little bit. So to finally have this show like set and I'm on the card, I just can't wait. And we're starting off this new year with us. Like,
can you give the people a little sense of your style? Like when they come to watch Malik Lewis fight, what are they going to see?
You're going to see a slightly better Glenn Johnson.
Oh.
A slightly better Glenn Johnson. I'm just a little bit more defensive-minded, but that straight, raw style, that come into, fight style, that's what you're going to see from me. And, of course, because I have him as my coach, he's telling me about all the things that, he could have done better, things to look out for early in my career. So that's a lot of people that see me spar, they say, man, you're just like another Glenn Johnson. And then he'll tell them, like, yeah, but I'm trying to make him a better me. So that's what we always are striving for.
What is it like having Glenn as a coach, a guy who has that kind of dearth of knowledge, everything that he can pass on? What's something that's, like, maybe you didn't think about getting into this sport that you're just like, whoa, that really opened up my eyes?
To have him as a coach is amazing. He gives me the most confidence. I just feel like if I'm learning from him, then I'm getting skills from a world champion. So only necessarily a world champion would be somebody that I would be worried about. So he gives me that kind of confidence going into the ring. As far as something I probably wouldn't have thought about is more so the politics of boxing. You know what I mean? He was always, on the B side sort of. So he knows the dirtiness of the game as well as what it looks like when you're getting towards the other side. So that's something I've never taken into consideration. I've always just thought fighting is fighting, and it's kind of on the straight and narrow, but it really isn't.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that can get thrown your way, like guys getting canceled early on, finding those right matchups, the places to go get. Like, what have you found for yourself mentally, just getting the boxing career going? Is there something that you have found the most frustrating, and what have you gotten better at as the years and months have gone by?
The biggest thing I've taken away is that just because you're doing everything right or just because you do everything right doesn't mean it's going to end up right. And what I've gained from that, the most that I've gained from that is finally learning to sort of accept that. You could do everything the right way, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to turn out how it should or play out fairly. So a younger me just could not really accept that. Me now, I'm growing. I'm learning to accept it more. So that's the type of maturity that I wasn't necessarily ready for, but I'm taking it.
What is in your early experience and getting the in-ring experience? What's kind of been the thing that's really settled into you of like what you like and having to go attack a game plan? Does it change opponent by opponent? Like, what do you want to go get done in your early professional fights?
Exciting fights. That is the most important thing to me. Of course, I'm going to stay technically sound. Of course, I'm going to do things by the book, do things that'll make Glenn Johnson proud. But the biggest thing is always to make my fights exciting. That's what I really want, to put the stamp on. Of course, we're always going to go for the win. We always win. But to be exciting for people to walk away from it being like, wow, that kid Malik, yeah, I really want to see him fight again. That's the biggest thing for me. I love when people enjoy what I enjoy doing. So if when it's all said and done, I want people to, walk away from my fights being like, damn, I got to go see him again.
Now you're 130. The 135 to junior feather. It's been on fire as far as the sport is concerned. You look at that as a guy who's early on, but like, do you seize that and just think about, man, I can't like wait to get to that end road of like being in the contendership, the championships, all that. Is that stuff on your mind now when you think about that stuff, or do you take it day by day? How does that work?
It is on my mind. I still try to take it day by day because, like I told you a little bit earlier, there's a lot of politics that get in the way, and just because you're doing everything right doesn't mean it always ends right. But I am definitely watching them. I'm watching everybody, and it's exciting. It's very exciting. Before the pandemic, even during the pandemic, it's an exciting weight class, and I want to get there. But I don't just want to get there and just be a guy there. I want to get there and I want to make my name known. I want to make my presence known. So I have to make sure I do everything in the gym day by day and get better and better. I don't want to just get there and then I'm just one of those guys in the mix. I want to get there and be someone to really contend with.
Malik, we appreciate the time, man. We're looking forward to the show. Check it on out. It's going to be a fantastic. Get your tickets, Ticketmaster.com. As Glenn Johnson, Road Warrior Promotions is putting on a great show. Thank you so much for the time, man. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.